to Bristol. This is race number 8 of season 12 and our first Bristol event of the season. Bristol always is a fun track to go to. Short track, a little bit longer than Martinsville, but very high banked. We'll see lots of passing, lots of excitement, lots of bumping. That's what this place is all about. Kaczynski is the reigning winner at this track, who also won at Martinsville earlier this season. And we'll see if he can bring his short track success back today. We have qualifying going underway now. 2 laps for each driver. You'll see the results on the left side. Should come pretty quickly. This is a short track. Doesn't take long to get around this place. As you see, set gas on top after the first lap with Kaczynski in second. Still one more to go. And looks like Kaczynski does win the pole here at Bristol. Otto Manelli will start second. Austin third. Nice qualifying run for him. Set gas fourth. Hammock fifth. Simeon sixth. Rigsby seventh. Yates seventh. Rigsby eighth. Ollinger ninth. And Miller 10th. I'll show you the full qualifying results. $150 laps here today, with the stages ending on laps 40, 80, and 150. Going to make sure that every car starts. Looks like we are good to go. 150 laps here at Bristol. Kaczynski on the pole, Otto Manelli to his outside. And we are green at Bristol. Big slide for Otto Manelli there coming off turn 2. Kaczynski leads lap 1 and pulls away. Otto Manelli slides. See battle for second between Austin and Hammock. Otto Manelli tucks in fourth, now goes inside of Austin for third as Hammock looking to take the second spot. And he does. Otto Manelli takes third. Here comes Ollinger. He's in the top 5 and looking for fourth. McGuckin in the 23. We expect him to be one of the favorites today. Has won Bristol before. McGuckin now in the top 5. Austin falls to 6th. There's Simon in the 2 car. Rookie set gas battling Yates for the 8th spot. Meanwhile, Kaczynski has pulled a 2.5 second lead already. And the yellow is out. That's Adams in the 79. Rookie has spun around. Donato and Hoffman. Looks like a bit of damage on the back of the 42 of Matthew as well. Seeing this damage bug on the back of a couple of cars. We will first see cars go on to pit road before seeing what happened to bring out this caution. Looks like Kaczynski, Hammock, they're all coming down. Strangely, this is where the first pit box is. Kagzinski changes 4 tires, gets back on the track. Otto Manelli and Austin have different boxes. Oh, it looks like, contact between Setgas and Helmenthaler there. A lot of damage on the side of that 78 car. You see him coming off pit road here. Hits the side of that car. A lot of left side damage. Looks like McGuckin was the first one off. May have only changed 2 tires. Oh, no, no tires. Just gas for the 23. And Kagzinski comes out 7th. Let's go back to see what happened. Three wide with Cox and Combs on the outside of the 79. This gets into the 1 of Combs. And then we see more trouble up here. 42 of Matthew goes around, trying to get back on the track to avoid the accident. And there's Cox and Hoffman and Donato, who also got into that. So Flynn looks like he scored a lap down, but didn't go down pit road. Well, he was on pit road. But for whatever reason, he is in front of the leaders. It is McGuckin leading. Setgas in 2nd, Coatney in 3rd. Cox is a lap down. Hoffman is in 4th, and Rigsby 5th. As the green flag is back out. Lap 13 of 150. Stage 1 will end after lap 40. Lacko has found himself a lap down. Possible issue for him on pit road. Here comes Cox on pit road. Rigsby pitting. Looks like Setgas is on pit road as well. Hoffman, I think, pit a lap ago. There's the 10 car. That puts Coatney now in 2nd. Bywater now gets into the 3rd spot. Here's Senk, who won at this place last season. And the reigning race winner, he just won at Texas a couple days ago, and he's now in 5th. They get by the 22 car, who restarted in front of the leaders. Kagzinski, who started on pole, is falling. He keeps losing spots. He's now running in 10th. It has not been a good past couple races for the 20 of Lacko. Had issues at Martinsville and Texas, and now struggling here at Bristol. He is 1 lap down. Nice run for Hannon so far today. He's in 7th. Oh, trouble. We just had smoke. Somebody went around, possibly the 53 of Krebs, rather. Looks like he got into the 10 of Hoffman over there in turn 1. That brings the caution out for the second time today. Here come the leaders on the pit road again. 23 of McGuckin leads Coatney. And all the leaders pit. Second caution both on stage 1. 23 chose to not change tires last time. It's how he got himself into the lead. Looks like he's going to change right sides. And left sides. 4 tires for the 23. Couple of Penske guys get out first. That is Hammock and Simeon. And then McGuckin, and then Coatney also for Team Penske comes out 4th. So all 3 Penske cars are in the top 4. Kaczynski back in 5th place. One lap to go till we go back green. It will be lap 30. 11 to go in stage 1. The stage winner will get a playoff point and 10 season points, while everyone else in the top 10 will also earn season points. Laps to decide stage 1 winner. Hammock in front, Simeon 2nd, and McGuckin is 3rd. Green flag back in the air at Bristol. Eight to go, coming to 7 to go this time by. Hammock continues to lead. No changes in the top 5 since the restart. This time by, there will be 5 to go in stage 1. Hammock continues to lead, his teammate Simeon right behind him. Then McGuckin in 3rd, and also teammates of Hammock and Simeon is Coatney in 4th, and Kaczynski back there in 5th. Lap car of Adams, who crashed earlier. The leaders are about to face him. 1.5 laps to go in stage 1, and Hammock has lap car right in front of him. Simeon coming as we come to the final lap. And now off the final corner, it'll be Hammock winning stage 1, Simeon 2nd, McGuckian 3rd, Coatney 4th, Kagzinski 5th, Yates 6th, Knightley 7th, Schenk 8th, Bywater 9th, and Sark 10th as we have trouble in turn number 4. Flynn looks like he went around, and the caution is back out. Looks like it might have went down into the 9 of Bywater, hits the inside wall, goes back up the track and goes for a slide. Brings the caution out for a 3rd time today. Leaders go down pit road. It's been someone different leading every time we've had a pit stop. Penske duo of Hammock and Simeon. Simeon looks like he's only changing left sides, and he comes off out of pit road. Looks like he's going to be 1st. McGuckian 2nd, Coatney 3rd, Ollinger 4th. Hammock going to lose a couple of spots here. Changed 4 tires. Ooh, into the barriers goes 92 of Ridenauer. He gets back going. Uh-oh, the 2's on pit road once again. He might have been forced to come down. Yeah, here he is trying to get back on the track, but the 92 of Ridenauer, this is what got him in. He's trying to get back up, but he can't, and it forces 92 into the inside wall and makes Simon have to pit again. This time he's changing tires yet again. So a big error for Simon, who was going to come out as the race leader. And now he's going to fall to the back of the pack. One lap to go until green. It will be lap 47. Stage 2 will end after lap 80. McGuckian leads the way back under green, with Coatney and Ollinger behind him. Also the 17 of Ollinger. Or actually not the 17 of Ollinger, but the 13 of Helmenthaler. As a caution back out, might have to do with the 2. Okay, not sure what happened. Oh, there it is, the 10 of Hoffman. That's like the 3rd time he's been in an accident today. It's like the 8 of Donato gets into the 10 car. Around he goes. Also gets into a couple other cars as well. Rigsby in the wall. A lot of damage on the 22 of Flynn. The 9 of Bray took a pretty hard hit there. Looks like mixed strategy. We just were on pit road a couple laps ago, so it doesn't surprise me that people are staying out. McGuckin and Ollinger decided to come in. 23 changes to left sides. Manelli gets into Ollinger coming off pit road. So does Coatney, now scored as the race leader. This race has been slowed several times as the 4th caution today. Coatney now in front with Helmenthaler in 2nd and Schenk in 3rd. Franklin 4th and Austin 5th. "52 laps will be complete when we go back green." Let's show you this restart from a view where you can see the entire track. Coatney in front, Helmenthaler in 2nd and Schenk 3rd. Green flag back in the air. Two of Simeon definitely has an issue. He's constantly coming on and off of pit road. Battle for 5th is Austin and Hammock. Hammock, the stage 1 winner. Getting by a lap car of Adams. And Simeon. Both of them several laps down. Coatney blocked by the 2 of Coatney, or of Simeon. Those 2 are teammates, and it's allowing Helmenthaler to catch up to these guys. The 30 of Costanza went around, almost got into the leaders. No caution. We'll take a look at what happened again. Looks like Simeon got into the 30. He's a lap down, about to go a lap down, and gets turned. Slams the inside wall, goes back up the track, almost into the 24 of Schenk. Gets back down. And that 30 will go down pit road. Meanwhile, 5 to go in stage 1. Coatney continues to show the way, coming to 4 to go now. Helmenthaler in 2nd and Franklin 3rd. Oh, smoking car of Simeon. Adams got into the 2 car. Almost slowed down the leaders, but didn't. Slowed the top 2 down a little bit, actually. 3 to go in stage 2 now. Kakzinski up in the 4th spot. Started on the pole, led the first couple laps. As we come to the final lap in stage number 2, it was Hammock who won stage 1. Team Penske looking to sweep the stages as Coatney comes off turn 4. He's going to win stage 2. Helmenthaler 2nd, Franklin 3rd, Kakzinski 4th, Schenk 5th, Yates 6th, Hammock 7th, Austin 8th, Cooper 9th, and Miller 10th. Going by lap cars of Flynn and Santanastazzo. 2 Monster Energy Racing Series, or 2 Monster Energy Racing drivers, which is a team, not a series. It is a series 2, but not in this world. Meanwhile, McGuckin, who pits during the last caution, he's down to 19th and not really moving up anywhere soon. He may be moving up, but not too quickly. And has a lot of work to do if he's going to catch back up to the front. Watching a battle for the lead in front of Franklin between Helmenthaler and Coatney. 2 drivers looking for their first win of the season. Helmenthaler inside, big wiggle for Coatney there on the outside. As Helmenthaler trying to stay clear, but Coatney fighting on that outside. And looks like Helmenthaler does clear for the lead. And Franklin going to take second now. Coatney falls to third. Working through lap car of Cox, who's had her share of troubles today. Battle for third between Kaczynski and Coatney. We also have Hammock and Yates battling for the 5th spot. Kaczynski clears for third. Hammock going to take fourth. Coatney, who won this one stage 2, falls to 5th. Here comes Schenk and Yates. They are side by side now for 6th. They're two teammates battling for that spot. In fact, all of Hendrick Motorsports right now in the top 10, with Knifley in 10th and Franklin in 2nd. $50 to go, 100 laps complete, now 49 to go. I would think we will see pit stops again, I'm not sure. Yates, by the way, wins that battle for 6th. Bunch of lap cars in front of Helmenthaler now. Cox, Chun, and Santanastazzo. Sorry, Krebs, not Cox. Franklin, also a short track winner this season, won Phoenix. So with 45 to go, we'll give you the rundown of the order. It is Helmenthaler leading. Franklin is in 2nd. Kaczynski is 3rd. Hammock 4th. Coatney 5th. Yates 6th. Schenk 7th. Austin 8th. Knifley 9th. And Cooper is 10th. 11th is Hudson. Smith runs 12th. Cannon is 13th. Miller 14th. Bywater is 15th. 16th is Ollinger, 17th is Weidenhoff, McGuckin runs 18th, Clayton runs 19th, and Sharp is 20th. 21st is Otto Manelli and Chun in 22nd. Everyone else is at least 1 lap down, and that is... Oh, looks like we might be under caution here. Big trouble for the 37 of Weidenhoff, who was on the lead lap. Everyone working around him now. Looks like Coatney was also on pit road. Possible issue for him. Ooh, it all starts with the 61. Looks like he went down, might have hit the brakes pretty hard. And then big hit. Oh, we got into Matthew as well. McGuckin involved. And there's Hoffman and Donato hitting them as well. We saw the 39 of Cody go down pit road right before the caution came out. Got a little bit of an accident up here with John Hannon and looks like Lacko. Looks like the same thing that we saw with Simeon earlier. There's Knifley also in those walls. Kagzinski, the pole winner, might have been the first one off. We're gonna have to check that. There's just so much going on, I can't keep track of it. And yes, Kagzinski is scored back in the lead. Okay, I'm a little confused. It says that Knifley is second. Oh, he might have crossed the line at the same time Hammock and them did. Yeah, it says 0.02 of a second was the difference last time by. But it is Hammock actually in second. There's the leaderboard fixing. Helmingtaler is third, Franklin fourth. Correction, Franklin actually scored a lap down now. In fact, only 14 cars are on the lead lap. It is Sink in fourth, and fifth is Bywater. A lot of lap cars in front of the leaders. But it is Kagzinski, the leader. Started on pole. Here he comes on pit road along with Hammock and Sink. What in the world? Three of the top four just went on pit road. Hammock, Sink also pitting. And that gives the lead to Helmingtaler in the 13 now. Not sure what just happened there with those guys, but they're now going to go several laps down. Really unfortunate for all of them. Had a great day going. It is Bywater now scored in the second spot. A little bit to go behind Helmingtaler, however. In fact, now only 9 cars scored on the lead lap, and Miller, right there in front of the leader, is in 9th place. And there's also Yates and Smith. They are 8th and 7th. Coney is scored in 5th spot. Nice run for Hudson again. We saw he had a good run at Martinsville. He's right now in 5th. What a day that would be for that team. Combs right now are racing 95, or the 93 rather. To go. It is Helmingtaler leading, and we'll see if the rest of this race will go caution free. If it'll go trouble free. Tagzinski, Hoffman, Schenk all scored now 23rd, 24th, and 25th. See Bywater in the 15, working through a couple lap cars. Has to get by Franklin now. See a bit of damage on the back of that 88 car. If he were to win, it would be Young Life Racing's first ever win in a points race. Bywater has 2 career wins. Both of them are for Richard Petty Motorsports, which is a team that no longer exists. And that 15 definitely closing as we see Helmenthaler going by the 11. And the 39, Coatney and Miller, they both will go a lap down. And that makes this a little more challenging for Bywater. Especially if 39 stays clear of Franklin. Coming to 14 laps to go for Helmenthaler to get his first win of the season. Trying to get by the lap cars as fast as he can, working by 5 of Yates. Go all the way back here to see Otto Manilli running in 3rd, and even further back to see Knifley running in 4th. There's Hudson in 5th, and there is the leader of Helmenthaler outside of Yates. Meanwhile, Bywater inside of Franklin. 10 laps to go. We'll see if Helmenthaler can clear Yates on the inside. And if not, then Bywater might have a chance here. In fact, he's inside of Helmenthaler now. Lap car of Yates in front of the 2 leaders, side by side. Bywater, if he wins this race, he locks himself in the chase and he clears Helmenthaler. Now 8 to go at Bristol. Helmenthaler's not going to let this one go without a fight. Trying to get back inside of that 15 car. Bywater goes inside, blocks. Helmenthaler all over the back of that 15 car. Bywater trying to get Young Life Racing their first ever win. That 13 car is such a fighter. One of the best in the series as we've seen last season. Got himself 6 wins a season ago. Now having to work by the 99 of Rick, who is a lap down, a couple laps down. This time by 3 laps to go. Bywater all over the back of the lap car of Rick, but he just has to stay ahead of Helmentaler as they see the white flag. For the Bristol win. Final corner, and to lock himself in the chase, first win for Young Life Racing, Bywater wins at Bristol. And what a pass there in the final 10 laps for the lead. A well-deserved win for that 15 car. Helmentaler second, Otto Manelli third, Knightley fourth, Combs fifth, Franklin sixth, Smith seventh, Yates eighth, Clayton ninth, and Wincham 10th. Only 5 cars finished on the lead lap. But it's Bywater with an incredible pass in his final lap, so we have to take another look at how this happened. It all starts here when 5 of Yates goes inside of Helmentaler. Yeah, the 13 went up, the 5 got a good run in the corner, and that might have been what killed the win for Helmentaler. Bywater sees the opportunity, the 13 is stuck on the outside. He goes inside of the 88. And we see about a lap later, he's inside of Helmentaler, they're side by side. But he does clear and scores the win in the end. We'll show you the full results. Up next, I'm not sure what we have. We have Richmond, I think. That will be maybe tomorrow, I have no idea. But whenever it is, first of all, congrats to Bywater. Locks himself into the chase, and we'll see you next time.